I came on the project because of Ray, Ronaldo Marcus Green, the director. He and I go back to his first film. He had a film called Monsters and Men a few years ago, and I scored that, and then also worked with him on King Richard. And so, as soon as he got the opportunity to do this, he started talking to me about it. And I remember us having early conversations about what this might be to take on this responsibility. And so, for me, I feel like it was my mind already went into overdrive trying to think about how to represent Bob through the score and how that score would relate to his music. Having conversations with Ziggy and now Steven and having them step into the process with me to talk about what instruments we might be able to use to help the score feel like it has some cultural significance and roots, and continuing to work with them to figure out how we make sure that the sound in the score, whether it's thematically or instrumentation wise or size wise, that it all feels like it makes sense and comes from the core that is Bob's music. They mentioned that they were coming to Jamaica for the filming, and I was like, man, I'd really love to try to come down there. And they're like, yeah, you should do that. And then um, I feel like a week later, I was talking to the studio about booking a flight, and then like Ziggy and Matt were sending me information about Naibingi music and like historical information about reggae music and documentaries to watch. And so I started watching all those things, and also immediately felt like, well, we need to record something while we're down here, even if you haven't spent time dedicating yourself to learning his music, you probably know a lot of his songs. I think about the fact that, like, for me, it wasn't until high school that I really started to dig a bit deeper into his catalog. And then as I got older, kind of going a bit further. And as soon as I did that, there were so many songs where I was like, oh, I actually kind of already know this song, even though I never really like intentionally sat down and listened to it. It already impacted my life.